he likes to be in touch with the arena. Usually his foot's on the bottom. I'm giving away your secrets, man. You know you can't talk to me anymore.
All right, we've got Stink Eye locked in, ready to go.
Stink Eye does appear to be a steel box.
And let's go.
All right, here we are.
All right, they're rushing in at each other. We've got that vertical disc hitting Bullion. Man, seeing this up close and in person, you can't really describe the weight of these 250-pound robots just clashing into each other. They're stuck up against the barricade on the side, it looks like.
Yeah, somebody wedged underneath. Is Ray wedged under the side? What? Okay, we're pausing the
Now
fight.
we're pausing the fight.
I believe this is going to be an unstick. Rob, are you ruling unstick? Is that what's happening? Unstick, okay. So they're going to go in there and pry the robots apart as soon as Ray's weapon spins down and it's safe.
We've got an apology for the damage to the floor. It has only just begun.
It's one of the more famous of the long line of Ray Billings quotes. Oh, sorry about your floor, man. Brand new, right? Oh, jeez.
All right, we're going to go into the arena and unstick.
All right. The gentleman going in was one of the lead guys on assembling the arena, and he's in charge of safety.
He's pulling them away from the edge there.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to come back with a crowbar. The front of Ray's wedge is stuck under the side. Yeah. So we have a brand new arena floor. It looks really great. They have the production numbers on the floor. Somebody has made the suggestion that we could play Robogames Battleship and start the robots in different squares, which isn't a bad idea. It has a great look to it. It has this real industrial, rusty, dirty, yellow numbers sprayed on by somebody without the best handwriting. Okay. Okay, so we got two of the safety guys.
Bringing in the crowbar.
And they look like they mean business. So Ray gets the honor of the very first unstick in the new Robots Games arena. I believe that's worth $200, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, this is only 42 seconds into a 3-minute fight. So when we restart, the clock will pick right back up where we were.
No, on the unstick, in case you don't know, they just move the robots out so they're free to move, and they don't really adjust the position so there's no advantage gained or lost in an unstick.
They will be staying where they are.
Yeah, if you're out there on the online and you get a chance to dig back through, there's got to be videos of the arena build and how much work went into this and what a crazy, thankless operation it is. I mean, a lot of people, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes at these events, and it's just, you know, a lot of people don't get credit. We like the builders, we like the big fights, we like the big hits, we like the great driving. But those people in there are doing their thing with their robot on the shoulders of a lot of really hard-working, dedicated men and women.
Okay, we are getting back into the fight. Both competitors are ready. 3, 2. 3, 2, 1. Back on. All right, the action is back underway. Bullion looks like it's
Bullion's
still
got problems.
Maneuvering.
No, Bullion's...
Or attempting to maneuver its way
I
out.
vote Bullion is done.
Now, one feature that's interesting about Robogames is the option to tap out.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't want to take any damage, oh, we've got the ref counting down from 10 due to lack of movement.
Bullion
3,
is being counted
2,
out as we sit here.
1.
Ray's out having fun and a little bit of driving
All right.
practice.
So that is going to be a victory for Stink Eye.
Okay. All right. Hey, first fight in the new Robots Arena, 2023. We've all been waiting 4 years for what was sort of a fight kind of thing, but kind of, you know, a little unentertaining, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
Stink Eye looks like it's got
in.
the Ray Billings touch, only this time with a vertical.
Becky, she is going to be interviewing the driver for Bullion. So why don't we head on over to Becky and see what she's got to say.
Here with Matthew from Team Jester. How are you feeling?
My adrenaline's still through the roof, but first fight ever?
Fun for your first fight. That was very exciting. Is there anything with retrospect that you feel like you would have done differently?
Maybe a little more testing. Kind of down, not finished, but you know, not too bad.
So, Bullion, tell us about the name.
It's kind of a brick. It's like a gold brick, even though it's made out of junk.
It's really nice. How did you travel down from Canada with it? I think we lost.
I drove down. For about 3 days. So.
Okay. Yeah, and this is the first fight that this robot has seen, or that Team Jester has done.
This is the first heavyweight fight the Team Jester has done. We have this, but this is the.
Welcome to Robogames. Yeah.
I love it here. I love it here.
Is there anything that you're particularly excited about here besides your match?
Well, my second match.
Of course, your second match.
I've got a bunch of buddies, and they were doing smaller robots. I can't wait to see how they do later on in the weekend. Yeah, and just all the art bots. Those are also really interesting.
Do you have a specific art bot that you're looking forward to?
I really like the Tiki Tree. The Tiki Tree was really cool.
Yeah, those are really cool over there. Okay, so that was really great. Thank you so much for talking with me. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
With the robot. And it's kind of cool, you know, we're into the second fight. We're into the second fight, and all of these little tire marks are starting to appear on the arena.
That's,
you know, it gives us...
the tournament is young, and it has already left its mark.
Yeah. The
3,
patina-ing has started.
2, 1. All right. Wow.
Well,
early hit.
Early hit, and it appears that's it.
Puck is just upside down.
Yeah, unable to do anything. Yeah, I do not believe they have a self-right mechanism. It's doing sort of this interesting vibration thing, but, you know, that only counts for so much.
So unless it can turn itself over, it will be knocked out of this match.
Hexadecimator is doing a little driving practice, which is what he should be doing with the arena time.
The ref's count has begun. Counting him down. 6.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
So
Hexadecimator went for another hit, which...
Yeah, wanted to extend the match so the count starts again. And he's...
Well, now they're just having fun. They're playing with their food.
Yeah, exactly.
And Puck is righted.
All right. So he's got Puck upright again. Very nice. Good sportsmanship.
Just doing it again because he can.
And Puck is such a brick with all the beating he's taken. It's not doing any damage to the robot. Ooh. Was that a double gainer?
Going
I'm
for
not
him?
up on my swim terms, but yeah.
We've got this.
Yeah.
And you can see the dust flying in the air from that.
Yeah, it's sort of interesting. We're getting this cloud effect. This is a new steel floor.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, they haven't had time to clean it and paint it. So we're sort of, this is like sort of a San Francisco fog that has moved in on the arena.
And now the question is, do they continue to play?
Okay, we got 1 minute and 18 seconds left. It's interesting with the dirt in the early days with Mark Thorpe. One of the he really liked dirt. He really liked the visual effects of that. And so he sort of designed his arena to encourage that to happen, what we see happening here. Mark, as people know, is the highly regarded founder of robot combat.
The ref's count has completed. It looks like Hexadecimator hexadecimated them.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Hexadecimator.
Yeah, kids. 54 seconds remaining.
All right, we've got Becky for another interview.
Tim from Hexadecimator, how are you feeling? Exciting.
Pretty good. It's nice to get in there and actually use the robot after the fight.
Yeah. So did you use all that time to really bulk it up and?
Yeah, in fact, my thing is to work on the robot rather than compete. I'm in it for the build, but at some point you have to see if it's any good. So so it's great to get out there and see, oh, it worked. Okay, finally.
So that was a really good match for you. Is there anything that you would have done differently?
Well, I'm sure glad somebody said, keep it going. You know, we flipped and I sat there, okay, I've got to win, but it's like, no, that's, okay, they were right. You know, keep it going, get a chance to drive, get a chance to, use the flipper more, see what's going on. And get, and it gave them another shot if they were, I don't know, they didn't seem like, maybe their driving was a little out of kilter or something, but anyway, I'm really glad I didn't just stop at one flip.
Me too. Well, that was really great. Thank you so much for talking with me, and see you next time. Thank you.
Now, if you want to hear my history with king crabs, you can go on over to my podcast, Fine Dining, the search for the most mediocre restaurant in America. We went to Papado, and we did a 3-part saga of the king crab. All right, starting the match.
On that note,
fight.
Okay.
All right, both running into each other, just weapon to weapon, trying to
gain advantage.
Flip the other.
Yeah.
Banana Runt looks like it's getting a little bit of an advantage up top. Oh, both flipping each other over.
Yeah, Banana Runt seems to be doing a better job of staying on point.
It's getting lower, too.
Okay, we have...
It's gotten under King Crab a couple of times.
Another record. It appears part of King Crab has fallen off, and this is the first piece of a robot to show up in the new Robot Games arena. It's a little square, like 3 inches by 4 inches. I'm guessing part of his front armor, maybe?
The only thing I'm hoping for is that this King Crab doesn't, try to get out of the tank, so to speak. Oh, wow.
Nice move.
Nice
move.
Run, just flipping King Crab all over the place.
Very close to throwing him out of the arena. Nice move.
Now, if you get flipped up onto the side of the arena, that instigates a 10 count, right?
I'm not really sure if you can't move. Yeah, it does instigate a 10 count, yeah.
Oh, more of King Crab coming off?
No, I think they hit the part that was off already. I don't think it was something new, but yeah.
I was excited to see more shell.
Yeah. And it's, we're standing here on the edge of the arena and we're on the same level of the floor, and you can just feel the whole thing moving around. And these are some of the lower energy robots.
This is happening literally 8 feet in front of us right now. This is cool.
Yeah, they're doing a sort of running meet and greet. They're going out. Oh, nice move. Yeah.
Now, it looks like they're both so low that they're getting stuck on the floor a little bit as we head into the final minute of the fight.
Yeah, there's a distinct sound when you can hear their forks catching on the floor, which is it's the age-old battle for the ground. Who gets the higher ground, or the lower ground in this case.
This is just 2 rams butting heads.
Yeah, exactly. Good call.
Now, you've got to appreciate the aggression of both guys.
Yeah.
Aggression is one of the scoring pieces that are evaluated.
Yeah.
If we were to go to a tie, we have a panel of 3 judges, and they're going to be scoring 5 points for aggression, 6 points for damage.
Okay, we're down to 25 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, it's been great aggression on both robots' part. They've just gone at it from the very beginning. And they're really equally matched, both in design and driving. It appears that King Crab has a hold of Banana and is not letting go.
Now we're getting a countdown from the ref, but this is the actual end of the fight, not a countdown for any sort of finish.
Yeah, he was counting down the
All right, let's hear it for that fight, everyone. Very evenly matched.
Yeah, well driven. Everybody was on, the constant attacking.
All right, remote's off.
Remotes have been turned off. Okay. Should I announce that right now? I got it. All right. So it looks like we have a judge's decision. The score is 18-15. Victory going to Banana Runt. Let's hear it for Banana Runt, everybody. Great showing.
Okay. That sounds about right.
18-15, very close.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to throw on over to Becky. She's got an interview with the driver of Banana Runt.
I'm here with Emmanuel from Banana Runt. How are you feeling?
Good, great. First match is always good to get the jitters out and make sure everything's working, and hopefully gets better from here, or better fight, more fights and things like that. But yeah, getting the first one, it's great just to get all those jitters.
Do you think because it was such a close game, that was super exciting, you had an increase of jitters for this particular match?
Oh, totally. Jason is a great driver. Both bots, we knew, because they're control bots, we're both, good drivers, that it was probably going to go the full 3 minutes, and any little mistake capitalized. I thought it was, good back and forth. And luckily we were able to eke out and kind of win on, I think we just had just a few more lifts, which was what got us. Yeah, control bots. 2 back and forth. It's just really a lot of tactical driving, and Jason gave me 0 room, and so any little opportunity that I had to take.
Yeah, it looked like you were dancing. It was really beautiful. Also want to say Banana Runs are my favorite, so well done. Yeah, thank you so much.
All
right, we're going to cut on over to an interview. We've got Becky with Matt Vasquez's brother. Becky?
Hi. We're here with Jason from King Crab. How do you feel about that match?
It was a pretty crazy match. It's my first time driving a heavyweight here at Robogames, and it was really exciting, and it could have gone a little bit better, but no complaints.
Was there a moment where you thought things should have gone differently, or?
Yeah, with my untraditional, I'm lifting myself, going a little too hard with that, and it was kind of showing in the fight.
Fantastic job. It was such a close match. Thank you so much for talking with me. Yeah, thank you.
All right, looks like we're getting ready to start. Gonna check and see if the teams are ready here. Both the robots just stretching their legs here.
Yeah.
Before backing into the box.
I mean, they're also checking out the floor when they're doing that and seeing, and they sort of have a plan of attack or an avenue of attack and wanting to see if there's anything out there. Even though it's a brand new floor, there are always floor issues.
All right, both teams have pushed their button signifying that they are ready.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to start.
Yeah.
1, and off we go.
Here we go.
Whomper catching a little bit of the floor there, but ooh, that could have been bad if Ziggy Jr. had connected with him, but he got a little bit of distance. Now they're backing right into the wall, right in front of Matthew Vasquez, the driver for Whomper. So he's got the best view in the house for this attack. Trying to back Ziggy into the wall here.
Okay. They had a look of
All right,
stuck
creating
there
some
for a second.
space.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hit there. Now Whomper's getting under, but we haven't seen him try to use his lifter yet. Well, that's the second attempted hit from Ziggy Jr.
Yeah, Ziggy's got a pretty low fork for spatula on the end of his.
There we go. Oh, using the wall, kicking off the wall to right himself. It's a good move.
Yeah.
And now he's
Yeah,
going for broke up against
Yeah.
Whomper. Whomper's got those rubber wheels that are very strong, can take a hit. And it looks like
Oh, yeah.
Ziggy Jr.'s weapon isn't always getting far enough, but when it does, it's doing some damage. Come on, let's get a big hit here. Or we'll dance.
Matt's doing
Just a
great
little
job
delicate dance of combat.
They're both doing a great job of facing up and
Keeping their face to one another.
keeping the business end forward. And we're getting more of the dust things, which is sort of, I know this sort of silly sidelight, but it's kind of cute, you know, there's little clouds of dust floating around.
Looks like one of those old Looney Tunes fights where you just literally turn into a cloud of dust.
Right. When you take the bullet.
Ziggy Jr. getting caught up on the floor there.
Yeah, that was a pretty strong grab. That was sort of surprising. I mean, when you look at the floor, they did a great job getting it totally flat. But you got to remember, these things are floating around with like 125 pounds of force on those forks. So any little thing is going to get in their way.
Yeah, and the entire point of them is to get low. So,
yeah.
you know, can't blame them for being able to succeed there. That's what they were designed to do. Two bulls locking horns again back into the corner.
Yeah, that's a nice move on Whomper's part. Yeah, Whomper's.
We're down to the final 10 seconds of the fight. This is looking like it's going to go to a judge's decision.
Got some control points in that one. Yeah. All right, man.
So that's
time.
Nice. Let's give it up for our competitors.
That was well fought, well driven, well strategized for people who like words like that.
All right, gonna turn down the robots. We've got another fight that's gonna go to the judges. Where do you have this, Steven?
Matt, you keep asking me this, Michael. I honestly don't know.
All right, we have a decision. This is an incredibly close fight, 17-16. Winner, Ziggy Jr.
Ooh, wow. No, that certainly reflects what I saw.
17-16. It does not get closer than that.
Either way, yeah. Yeah, Jim and Forrest.
So before we go to this fight, we're going to head on over to Becky. She's got an interview with the driver of Ziggy Jr.
Yeah, CM Robotics here with Matthew, the driver of Ziggy Jr., who just won this match 17-16. How are you feeling?
Match, honestly, it could have gone either way. It could go either way. Functional at the end. Trying some new motors in there. It worked out. We were working hard on it, and thank you to the other team over there. They helped us with some air, and overall, she was working great, so it's awesome.
That is awesome. Well done. Super close. It was really, really fun to watch. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Focused.
Yeah.
That being the driver of Raging Scotsman.
And he's happy he's not taking out somebody's appendixes. You're talking about.
Although if the situation arose mid-fight, it's a toss-up. What would happen?
Okay.
All right, both teams have locked in. They're ready. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Raging Scotsman hitting a bit of that floor there, but it is getting under Piranha. Ooh, we've got a big hit. We've got some sparks, baby.
You're hearing that great sound of a rapidly spinning drum.
Sounds like a lawnmower. And it looks like Raging
We
Scotsman
have-
has gotten, you know, when you're trying to win as a wedge, you don't usually mean wedging your opponent underneath the wall, but here we are.
Yeah.
Up, we are powering down for an unstick. It wasn't the traditional pool noodle, so it didn't stand out as much.
Yeah, you have to shove something into that spinning weapon so it can't spin up.
Yeah.
I think technically, if I read the rules correctly, that should be painted bright neon. I mean, he's got such a great looking robot on the rest of it, you know. Yeah, we've got a close up of the robot, and it's a really cool paint job. Kind of a lime green with some sort of vampire bird face on it. And then there's a little bit black squares.
Resulting in some crowbar right now.
And here again, a big thanks to our safety crew and these guys going in there.
We got 2 guys on the job.
Yeah, and these are not small human beings either. So they're... Yeah, not making much progress here. Here we go. Now it's back and forth.
Wow, this is unreal. You know, piranhas are known for sinking their teeth into stuff, so this is a very stubborn piranha. Not wanting to let go of the bite it has on the arena wall there.
The national fish of attorneys everywhere.
This is officially now a 3-man job.
I wonder if he doesn't have some sort of barb on that nose, you know, to sort of...
Fix the gaps. Hey, you did it.
a jet-powered, as in like turbojet engine, like a little tiny one, powered horizontal spinner. Beautiful robot. I mean, really,
Yay!
really nice done.
Oh, we got it.
All right. There is something else going on.
It appears Piranha has...
I think the guys have sent out for milkshakes and hamburgers and waiting for...
All right.
Oh.
Piranha has tapped out. They were not able to get their driving back into a functional position. So your winner, Raging Scotsman.
Oh, well, that's too bad. That looked like a good match.
I would want to see that one dialed back sometime. All right, we're going to go on over to Becky, who's got an interview with the driver of Raging Scotsman.
Is the driver of the Raging Scotsman. How are you feeling?
Yeah, looking underneath the robot, it doesn't look too much damage, but something to buff out.
Yeah. Do you think you'll be all prepared for the next bout?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that drivetrain is pretty reliable. More or less been the exact same since 2011, and fought a lot of fights in it. Yeah. Pretty happy with how it works out.
With that, is there anything that you would change for the next one, even though things are going really well?
Yeah, the next fight is, it might be either, I think it's against Stink Eye. More or less a very similar robot to Swamp Thing with a wedge and a vertical spinner, so I might do about the same configuration.
Great, I can't wait for that. Thank you so much, Forrest. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Before we jump into this fight, we've got another interview over with Becky, with the driver from Piranha.
I'm here with Rick, Piranha from Swamp. Team captain, I hope you can hear me with the phone, which keeps... Rick, how are you?
The thing was, corner and got stuck when they were trying to get up and pull and bending the nose up. So I chose to call the fight rather than to take more damage, and other side and take care of the business. But like I said, once the nose is bent up, you know, and that was, you know, when they're trying to unstick it, you know, I mean, you know, they did a good job at trying to unstick it, but it didn't do the robot any good. So.
Yeah, they were working on it for a while. It seems like it was a good call.
We have another nose going to replace that, and we'll fix that one nose to continue on.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for talking with me. Looking forward to the next one.
Thank you, Becky. All right, we're looking at...
That was an interesting interview with Rick. Apparently he took damage to the nose as part of the unsticking process.
Oh, interesting.
Which is, you put the robot in the arena, what happens to it happens to it. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but those things do happen.
All right, now we're going to see what happens with this fight.
Yeah, college teams.
The Emperor,
East
they
Coast,
have signified that they're ready.
East Coast,
Team
West Coast.
Cataclysm, they are ready.
Yeah.
All right. 4,
Youngstown State
3,
guys, great looking
2,
robot.
1, and let's go. Both robots getting their weapons spun up.
Yeah.
They're not making contact, but they might very soon.
Okay, Youngstown State's backed into the wall and appears to be stuck.
Ooh, we've got...
Yeah. So this is the opposite of the dirt. This is the anti-vacuum.
The Emperor looking like it's having a hard time getting any sort of motion there. Cataclysm not taking it easy on them.
No.
Just going around.
No.
Hitting it.
We have major drive problems.
We have a tap out.
Yeah. The Youngstown State team lost all of their drive. It looks like it's down on both sides.
So your winner here is Cataclysm by tap out.
And that was a great match from Cataclysm. You want to see that quick, dirty, literally, because of all the dirt in the arena.
Knocked off a wheel.
Yeah. Takes no damage. Minor recharge to the batteries, and they're ready for the next match.
So after this interview, this was the final fight of our opening night here. But we do have an interview coming. Let's send it over to Becky with the always entertaining Martin Mason.
It is Martin Mason, Bad Kitty, and Cataclysm. How are you doing?
What, folks? Great. Take it all the way. Penguin is a bird, I'm telling you, folks. And you know what? Cats, they see a bird. They get excited by those feathers. Crazy. I'll tell you what, folks. Emperor Penguin, they need to bring some other...
No match. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Great job. Final battle of the night. Excellent. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, folks. You what comes next. The competition is only going to get better. What's coming up?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.